Don't get frostbite.
Let it rain.
Try not to enjoy them.
Scatter! Propagate! Cool it! I'm getting tired.
Not so hard. Not so
Don't push your luck. Germinate! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
No escape.
Surrendering will be gentle. I knew I should have stayed home.
Yeah! Yeah! Cool it! Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? Terra Smash! What? Yeah! Freeze! Yeah!
No one escapes my...
Terra Smash! What? Yeah! Yeah! Terra Smash!
keep this close.
Terra Smash! Yeah! Quake!
Hey, get him!
You're in for a little shock.
Terra Smash!
Let it rain! I'll race you there! Go, go!
Come a little.
This one will be frozen.
Terra Smash!
A reward on the road.
Terra Smash! smash! Yeah! 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 Terra smash!
Is this an answer from this world?
Scatter!
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
No one escapes my sights.
Let's spark things up a little.
Hey, get him!
You're in for a little...
Cool it!
Happy to oblige.
Scatter! Take that! What? I'll take my leave.
Dodge this!
Scatter! Scatter!
Cool it!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Propagate!
Not so hard! No escape! I'll never surrender!
Scatter!
Freeze!
Propagate! Spring forth!
Dodge this!
Scatter!
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Come a little close.
Scatter. Yeah.
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock.
Germinate.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
No one escapes my...
Scatter.
Are you here to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Dodge this.
Let me amuse you. Look at me. Just... Get him!
Propagate. Yeah.
Come a little closer.
Cool it.
No escape!
Scatter. Spring forth.
Freeze. Oh, so soft.
Propagate.
What should I put in my letter?
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mount... Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you regarding the Archon's passing. The Liu Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all,
Exuvia?
it's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh, you're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too. Give me some time. Time to someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has a—
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their
Where is that?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue. Known as Lee Style, the flagship restaurant of the Lee Style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qi...
So, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce... I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you.
discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving...
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired... The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately in it. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so king, traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me. We will...
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well. You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that... But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of you. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are... These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucous jade.
Radiant grade Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery?
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It's...
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctil...
Oh? You want me to decide? That is, if it were me, the answer would be...
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of order.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is...
what?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is...
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, luster. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What is that?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you...
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... Well... Fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like...
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the meeting. Now, let's pack those samples up and...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the... Ad Astra Abyssosk.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line!
Dodge this! Windblade!
Hey!
There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites! This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment! We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which one of the use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so... Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. Came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck. Disappear!
Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of...
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200... Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your...
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good art...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this knock...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayun Karst, none of those pesky Milliliths also
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon, but why do you know this, Mr. Zhang?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some... Perhaps each has their motives. But this is in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not... Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited...
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase...
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Hey, boss.
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which
kind? The good kind? The best kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid...
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage on silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due—
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that—
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an off—
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about— since these flowers will be used to glorify—
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be no if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares. They'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in some—
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money!
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately,
Talk about first world problems.
hence I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for—
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Adventurer must have iron last around against me. Should I save this money or invest it? I think I may have overeaten.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got...
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know...
The fortune teller, right? Paimon, remember. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yang air? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yang air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Not yet.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are."
That went over Paimon's...
In short, I'm happy. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous... Somewhere closer to home will do.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, while I'm setting up, you can go and fetch...
Iron stomach. Overeaten. Should I save this money? Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into... You must take care to control the... So please, focus on control. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were wonderful as a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the...
Paimon wants to...
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with... I'll leave you with some party... One who tries to sail... Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to...
Astra Abyssosk. I am sorry, but you have...
Wow.
Try something new at the
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Should I save this money or invest it? Welcome to Second Life.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhang. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the
Oh, you're compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept up.
Well, how can a person
That is true. Well,
3 sets and...
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said this is the second kind. It's got... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older...
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant Let's hope the Chising can catch the...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparation.
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine...
Sure, but aren't you going...
I have...
Man, what?
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame.
What happened to the...
Back in my day, people said that if they... But...
So that means these...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lab. Some say it was a This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, young? Borrow something? Oh. Apart from that, I don't have anything of that. But it was not originally mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and he could not dissuade me. It has been many. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell... Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
You're in for a little shock.
Windblade! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze!
teapot and the cleansing bells? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
No one escapes my sights!
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! Disappear! Wind blade! Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Go, Barrett Bunny!
Cool it! You're getting on my nerves. Freeze!
No escape!
Cool it! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! With the wind!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words as to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the department. No matter what, we have always performed to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey, it belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return what we bought.
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. If you want, but this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might. Well, you must have oh, and that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you...
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to justice flows across the surface of the waters.
The compliment.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man, or perhaps you...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too...
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay...
This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be... So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that...
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Now, how about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for it.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea what. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pass.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way!
Well,
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
you both need to calm down. I don't know what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing? It can't be. She's...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell...
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow, my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some...
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help...
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue,
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhongli.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legend. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some...
What the heck?
Windblade!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cool it! Don't push your luck.
That's cheating!
Don't push your luck. Time to fight back, I suppose. Dodged. Cool it.
Windblade! Disappear!
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently in operation.
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are...
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of boot. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista.
So, what you're saying is that...
I have a smattering of knowledge on the... With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Another target tracked down?
Oh, so sorry.
A reward on the...
What do you think, cutie?
With the wind!
No one escapes my sight!
Wind blade!
I'll keep this close. I'll keep this close. reward on the road.
Gotcha. Hey!
I'll keep this close.
Windblade! No escape!
Illusion!
Leaving so soon.
Gotcha!
Windblade! Can't run from death.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Disappear!
Let me amuse myself a little. Over here! The more, the merrier. Look at me. Just...
I'll keep this close.
Take it easy.